we build non-invasive neuromodulators. So
Okay.
little devices stick on the back of your ears and stimulate this inner ear organ called the vestibular system, which controls your perception of motion to generate hallucinations of motion. So you can like toggle a button and feel yourself spinning around and flying around and stuff.
That's
Wow.
crazy. What is the actual product experience for the person using it?
The thing we build interacts with this sensory organ in your inner ear, right?
Mhm.
And it's called the vestibular system. If you want to look it up, if you go to my Twitter, you see a video of me driving a human around with an RC steering wheel, of just like controlling where they go.
That's awesome.
But there's a bunch of things you can do with it. But the most important one is the vestibular system evolved like so early on in the evolutionary chain that it's entangled with a bunch of deep brain regions that like some of it has some business being entangled with, and other parts it really doesn't have much business being entangled with it at all. And that's why you see like parents rocking their child to sleep.
Hmm.
Like there's no good explanation for why that works, like from an evolutionary standpoint, except the connectivity is there. It kind of makes sense. So we started by like sending signals like that. And essentially what we did is we built like a precise modulator of this external sensory organ. And it makes it really easy. These guys spent like 8 months cranking at it to figure out the things I couldn't figure out before we got it. But once you do, you can control a bunch of autonomic nervous system functions by making these almost like high level API calls of like, oh, regulate your heart rate like this or your breathing rate like this. It makes brain stimulation a lot easier and allows you to do like actually important things. So the upshot of that is to make you sleep a lot better. We're doing some experiments on metabolism right now to see if we can try to beat Ozempic without all the side effects.
Let's
But we're
go.
not there yet. It sticks to the back of your ears, and
Okay.
like you can just like kind of peel it off when you want.
There's no surgery. It doesn't actually have to go under the
No,
skin or
no.
anything.
So this is
Difficult.
what it looks like.
Yeah.
We built some of our own hydrogel electrodes with AGCL backings. Just stick
Okay.
it in the back over here. We ripped this out of a system. The full system is just a headband that you put
Sure,
around.
sure, sure.
We don't really think that humans should be like necessarily sleeping for 8 hours a night in order to get what we need. It's kind of weird that the way we lose weight or like become stronger is to go into a room and lift heavy objects for a very long time. We're pretty into this stuff, but
Cool.
like we think like it's kind of upper bounded, right? Like how
Totally.
much performance increase you can get.
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas like if you start modulating the brain, you can get a lot better than that. So
Yep.
hopefully we'll get there in the near future.